Alright, what's up YouTube? So today we're be hitting a push day along with some accessories for the power building training that I'm doing. Again, I'm basically doing a row to 315 bench, a row to a 405 plus squat, and row to a 495 deadlift. So we're gonna be doing some very cool stuff today. Hopefully we can get some heavy, get a good chest pump. It's probably the most horrible lighting right now, but yeah, we're gonna be doing that. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the gym. Alright, what's up YouTube? So today we just hit a push day, nothing crazy. Didn't want to go too heavy because I hit bench the other day and I want to fatigue my chest so much. I did here 205 for one, here's just 225 for one. I'm working more on my raw bench to get stronger on it, so I'll be able to push more weight without having to rely on reps a lot. And here I just did a 275 static hold because it allows my CNS to really stimulate and lift more and feel heavier weight at a lower body weight. And even though I'm increasing weight, it just helps me like stabilize the weight without having to use wrist wraps and other equipment stuff. So here, this is an incline press. Not only I focus on the stretch. I don't really like to go that heavy that much, especially on a lower bench day, because I like to focus more on that stretch and really push my upper chest to really pump it up so it gets that nice stretch and it's able to really feel the angle. I like to go lower on the machine because when you go upper on the machine, it feels like you're doing just a regular pressing machine. But when you put the seat low enough according to your stature, you're able to really feel the upper chest. We're doing all the work, do the angles. Here I just added 2 plates on this machine. Again, focusing on the stretch, really focusing on pressing the weight up, even though it may not seem like a lot of reps, but in me doing the work, it's actually it's really tiring because it looks like I'm not training failure, but I'm being frail. Like I'm actually really training failure. It's not an absolute failure like that's like you've seen other people, but this is the sort of failure that is because that I like to go to, because when I go more, I find that the next day my right shoulder just tweaks and then starts to hurt for some reason. I don't know why. Probably just me, but I have to stop being a little girl and lift more stuff. Here, yeah, I did a 2 plate and a 25. I only got 4, unfortunately, but it is what it is. And here, some cable flies. I don't know. I feel like these are really lighter on my shoulder. I find that the pec decks on some days it just feels good, and on other days it just really hurts my shoulder. Like I never get it right, even though I put the position up according to my like angles and stuff. I don't know, but I just find, and also it really like feels like my biceps gonna tear, even though I do the method where like you do that like bending formation, so your bicep really doesn't do work. But yeah, so here when I started up to 32 pounds, it's because the thing with cable flies, you really can go according to where you feel comfortable. You're stretching, like you really stretch your pecs and really squeeze, like you feel that tension so much more harder. And I feel like on the pec you're kind of a little limited because the machine's built a certain way. Here you really move freely. It's just the thing that since right now I'm like 165 pounds, the weight just pushes me back, which is a struggle because I could do more weight than what I'm doing right now, but it's because the weight is what makes me lose. It pushes me back and it's hard to stabilize. It's more of a stabilizing work with my legs, and then my calf starts to get pumped up, which is it hurts and then it gets annoying. And yeah, here I just went up to 42 pounds, I believe, 42, 47, whatever. I think it's 42. And yeah, a little comment there: when you're not strong enough. When you're strong enough to lift more, but your body weight doesn't cooperate. But yeah, cable flies are really good if you want a nice pump, stretching. It's like you're doing the most muscular pose, and just feels amazing on your pecs. You can do it high, you can do it in the middle or lower variation. I like to go in the middle. It just feels more comfortable. It just feels more, really chest work. It's just a little. Here's just a little chest press machine, and it allows me to keep building more mind to muscle connection, like as if I'm benching, and also builds more like of my shoulder strength, of pushing strength, without having to like really strain it or something. Like the big thing for me the majority of times is, again, it's always my shoulder, always tweaking and stuff. I don't know why it keeps tweaking, even though I take like calcium and like I drink a lot of milk. I don't know, my bones are just weak or something. It's probably not it. Probably just needs more muscle mass. Here's another set I did with like 175 pounds. I don't know, but the chest press machine just feels right to me because it allows me to also get more of a chest pump, and it stretches your pecs really nicely without having to like break your tendon or something. But like I'm really prioritized on like keeping my bones and like tendons and muscle strains safe as possible, so I don't tear anything or something. And yeah, so here's a shoulder press machine. This is actually my favorite shoulder press machine. I find that it really hits the shoulder really nicely. All you gotta do is like you gotta tuck in your elbow a little bit, and then you hit your shoulders really nicely. And then you can load up this machine much easier, and just feels really good on the delts. Here's another set. I added 10 more pounds. And again, guys, keep in mind, I just finished my cut and I just started bulking up again. So it's barely 3 days, 2-3 days into the bulk. So probably like in a week or two, my strength will start to come back and stuff. Everyone starts to grow at a different pace. I mean, not everyone's the same. But yeah, and here's are some cable lateral raises. These are my favorite. These really hit the side delts hard. And then at the end, like, I like to hold the weight for a few seconds because it builds even more tension on the side delts. It really works the delts a lot. And it really gives it a nice pump, and you just feel like the strength, because since lateral raises are hard to do in general, with perfect form, I mean, if you can eagle lift them, then, I mean, do what you want, but I really keep that time and attention on the delts while still keeping them stronger, growing their strength, growing the stability, and just growing the side down in general, because if you want that like nice round cap shoulder when you're wearing those like tight t-shirts or compression shirts. But compression shirts are gonna have to wait. That's till the next cut. But for now, we're wearing simple tees or some other shirts, because like you start to get a little chubby. I mean, but it's natural. It's how it is on a bulk. I mean, I'm lean bulking, so I probably won't even get that much fat because I'm still maintaining my cardio. I just don't record the cardio because it's kind of boring, and I do like 30 minutes of that, and I normally burn up to 300 calories. So like, there's really no point in recording that long ass cardio session. I mean, but yeah, like the cardio is consistent. It's because like I built a habit during my first cut. During the first cut I did, and it just had the habit ever since. Even when I'm bulking, because I used to do it not continuously. I was pretty lazy to do cardio and stuff, and that's the main reason why I got fat. But yeah. So yeah, here's another set of the side delts again, going heavier. This one, I think, a 12.5 or a 7, and I think, yeah, 12.5 pounds. Here's again 12.5 pounds, but with the 1.5 pound added, so this is like around 14 pounds, I believe. 14 pounds, or is my math wrong? 14 and 13 and a half, around there. But yeah, again, we focus on the squeeze, and even with like weight like this, it feels like you're trying to lift a 25-pound dumbbell. It's because cables really build the tension. Like, you don't even have to go heavy, and then your shoulders gets nice and strong and pumped up. That's why I like these so much. Really, sorry about that. Really helps your voice cracked. But yeah, like I was saying, it really helps your delts get stronger, and it just builds more stability because it's like strengthening you and stuff. Here it is, rear delt flies. I added like 130 pounds. I can decently go heavy on these. because I like to build every delt strength. And then after my heavy sets, I do like a lower weight set, focusing on like the pump and stuff. Because obviously, I want to build a full 3D shoulder, so gotta have the even balanced of strength and size. Here's some tricep rope extensions. I like these a lot. Again, they're really like you can see my tricep getting pumped. Like it just feels good. Like the angles are so amazing with the rope. I also do the straight bars also, but there wasn't one right next to me. They're probably like all the way across the gym, and I'm not trying to walk all the way for that. It's a long ass distance. But yeah, again, focusing on the pump, really going heavy, building tricep strength, because I don't really tend to be that wide grip dominant on bench. So my triceps really play a role in my bench. Like my triceps are one of the main reasons why my bench is high for my body weight. Yeah, so you gotta keep focusing on getting the tricep stronger, lifting as heavy as I can on these. Really, even if I can, I'll have to start doing half reps, because I feel like those half reps will be very beneficial. It allows my tricep to get stimulated even more. Yeah, here a third set, again doing the same thing, prioritizing the strength, prioritizing really getting the form as good as possible, like not really swinging my body and everything. Because if you're swinging your body at that point, you're just trying to do a cable crunch for your abs. But yeah, so yeah, I only got like 4 or 5 reps, unfortunately. And here are the JM presses. This tricep exercise is my top favorite tricep movement, because it really strengthens the tricep. Like you're so strict that it just forces your triceps to do all the work. You might say, oh yeah, but maybe if your chest gets involved after some failure reps. No. If you just think about like tucking your elbows a little bit, and then tell yourself to push your elbows away from you, you really feel the tension on your tricep. It really builds the tension. And yeah, here I am about to do another set. I don't know. It just looks cool doing just the red plates, because kind of their comp standard. I'm thinking stuff, but yeah, I like the tricep. I'm telling you, the JM presses are one of the top tier exercises for if you want to have a good bench. These really help strengthen the tricep areas, the tendons, your elbows. These aren't really bad on your elbows unless if you do ego lifting too much, because yeah, I do ego lift on some parts. It does help. And that's gonna be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Alright guys, so here's the outro of that video. I came home yesterday. It was like late. It was like almost 10 p.m. I wanted to eat. I was hungry. I wanted to take a shower and then go to sleep. So just let me know if you guys like want me to keep doing voiceovers, or like just simple videos with some music. Just let me know down in the comments. But I do want to buy like those little microphones. Like I see people have, you buy on TikTok shop for like 10 bucks or something. Depending if it's a real brand or not. But they're pretty cheap, because I want to be able to talk to you guys. Talk to the audience. Say what I'm feeling. Just make it more interesting. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video. See you guys in the next one.